The concepts covered are ratio, proportion, unitary method. Ratio. If we compare two quantities using division, then it is called ratio. It compares quantities in terms of how many times. The symbol to represent ratio is 2. It reads as 4:3. It can also be written as 4/3. Example. If there are 35 boys and 25 girls in a class, then what is the ratio of number of boys to total students, number of girls to total students? Solution. In the ratio, we want the total number of students. Total number of students equals number of boys plus number of girls. 35 plus 25 equals 60. Ratio of number of boys to total number of students. The ratio of the number of girls to the total number of students. The unit must be same to compare two quantities. If we have to compare two quantities with different units, then we need to convert them in the same unit, then only they can be compared using ratio. Example. What is the ratio of the height of Raman and Radha? If the height of Raman is 175 centimeters and Radha is 1.35 meters. Solution. The unit of the height of Raman and Radha is not same, so convert them in the same unit. Height of Radha is 1.35 meters equals 1.35 times 100 centimeters equals 135 centimeters. The ratio of the height of Raman and Radha. Equivalent ratios. If we multiply or divide both the numerator and denominator by the same number, then we get the equivalent ratio. There could be so many equivalent ratios of the same ratio. In the case of equivalent ratios, only their value changes, but they represent the same portion of the quantity. Example. Find two equivalent ratios of 2/4. Solution. To get the equivalent ratio, we multiply both the numerator and denominator with 2. To get another equivalent ratio, we divide both the numerator and denominator with 2. From the above figure, we can see that in all the equivalent ratios only the number of equal parts is changing, but all the ratios are representing the half part of the circle only. The lowest form of the ratio, if there is no common factor of numerator and denominator except 1, then it is the lowest form of the ratio. Example. Find the lowest form of the ratio 25 is to 100. Solution. The common factor of 25 and 100 is 25, so divide both the numerator and denominator with 25. Hence the lowest ratio of 25/100 is 1:4. Proportion. If we say that two ratios are equal, then it is called proportion. A by B equals C by D. Reads as A is to B as C is to D. Extreme terms and middle terms of proportion. The first and the fourth term in the proportion are called extreme terms, and the second and third terms are called the middle or the mean terms. In this statement of proportion, the four terms which we have written in order are called the respective terms. If the two ratios are not equal, then these are not in proportion. Unitary method. If we find the value of one unit, then calculate the value of the required number of units, then this method is called the unitary method. Example 1. If the cost of 3 books is 320, then what will be the cost of 6 books? Solution 1. Cost of 3 books equals 320 rupees. Cost of 1 book equals 320 by 3. Cost of 6 books equals 320 by 3 times 6 equals 640 rupees. Hence, the cost of 6 books is 640 rupees.